y'all, it's your boy ChaseVibez back in another video. As y'all can see from the title, today I'm going to be showing you how Wheezy makes crazy beats for like Lil Baby and Nav. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so to start, I went ahead and went into Contact and I got this Alicia's Keys bank. It's been one of my go-to plugins right now is Contact. I really love it. So basically, I just went ahead and played out this pattern right here. Insane. So basically I'm just gonna break this down to make it look simpler for y'all. I promise y'all this melody really isn't that complex for you guys that are kind of stressing this. Basically all that I did was just start on the scale of F minor, and I just made this basic root bass pattern right here. That's all that I did, just played it out. And then I went ahead and just moved it up an octave just to kind of, you know, add some more fullness to it. And then I made this counter melody around it, just the dun, 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 dun. I just copied that, and then I just added another F note right here to kind of just, if you listen, and then I leave it like a bounce. It like kind of gives it some bounce since I took it out over here. So basically I just take these out real quick. You hear how simple that is? And then I just did the same thing over here. Just took these out. Add them back. Yeah, so yeah, I hope that kind of like simplifies it down for you. It's really simple. So basically all that I did for the effects was just put RC20 on it. Ediba's ambient vinyl 1 out of her RC20 bank. And all that I did different to it was I think I just turned up the space, and then I EQ'd some more of the low end out, and that's how I got this from this. That's real dry and it doesn't really have any like texture to it, so I went ahead and just put on that. You can hear it really adds some extraness to it, adds some noise, some wobble, it just turns it up, some more ambience. It really just adds that extra touch that I really needed. After that, I went ahead and added the bass. Like I said, if you guys been watching my tutorials for a minute now, y'all know I add the bass second. It just does something different to it for me, I don't know why. But the bass is just an OVO bass out of my go-to drum kit. That's what it sounds like. I just copied the root notes of the main melody, but just added these two extra transition notes right here. Just gave it that extra feeling to it. So after that, I went ahead and added this pad right here. I just copied the main melody, copied it over, and it's an Omnisphere, and it's called Just a Dream. I'm not sure what bank it's out of, but that's the preset called. I guess it's by soundfield.com. But yeah, that's basically that. I just went ahead and pasted it in there, and that's what it sounds like. Crazy. And all that I did to that was just EQ some of the low end out, some of the high end, and then I put a pancake preset on it. I just tucked these in a little bit more. This is a free effect plugin, by the way. And all that I did was just switch the bar over to 1 bar 4/4, just so it kind of moves slower, because originally it was like this, or it was one of the different ones. I just wanted it to go more, instead of so quickly, I wanted it to kind of just move like side to side and throughout like your ears, just kind of add some more like a more interesting effect to it. So it's more slow, and that's just really just extra ambience that the beat really needed. After that, I went ahead and added this vocal right here out of Arcade. It's crazy. And that's just a preset out of Distant Voices. It's called Spectral. It's one of my go-to plugins for like vocals and stuff like that. And all that I did with that was just put on an EQ. This is like my go-to effect master chain, I guess, or effect chain, whatever you want to call it. EQ some of the low end out, some of the high end. I put a fruity reverb too. I turned up the wet. Fruity love filter default setting, and then pancake, and I just switched it to 1 bar 4/4, so that way, like I said, it moves like throughout your ear if you listen to it. Like, I'll take it off, I'll do it before and after for you. That's what it sounds like without it. You can hear it's like directly in, and if you put it on, you can see, you can like gently hear that it's going side to side. It's just little extra things like that the listener, he's not going to be like, oh, I heard that the producer panned the vocal to the left or right, but they'll feel it, and it just adds that extra, without them even realizing it. It's just added an extra little like sauce to it, I guess. So after that, I went ahead and added these strings out of a contact. That bank is from, where is it, Spitfire, right here, just a basic one. And all that I did with that was just EQ some of the low end out, some of the high end. I turned it up, just make it a little bit louder. I put vinyl 1 default setting, I guess, in RC20. And I think I messed with this. I turned off the noise, turned off the space, digital, I guess. Kept the wobble at 10. Distortion at 29, EQ some of the low and some of the high end out, and then put a pancake effect on it. I also did 2 bars 8x4, and I just kind of tucked this in some more. Just kind of really just pan your sounds, like messing with the velocity and panning your sounds in these really is key. Like, if I would have kept all the velocities the same and not pan anything, it would have been in like the center of the listener's ears. So it's just extra little things like that. So I'm gonna explain this. I don't think I explained the velocities for the main melody. As y'all can listen, I have it like, instead of this, that's not humanized at all. That sounds horrible. So if you mess with the velocity, and that sounds really bad compared to this where it's more humanized. So if you listen, you can hear it's like fading in and out. It's like the push and pull. I forgot what it's called specifically. I think it's like push and pull method, which like you kind of like bring the audience in, the listener, and then you kind of like push them away and then bring them back in. You can hear with the velocities is what I did with some of the counter notes, is just like I mess with the velocity, just kind of turn it down. It's real gentle. It's like, it really feels more humanized. And then I went ahead and just, you can see that I don't have everything on the grid right here. It just kind of like more humanized, feeling like someone played it out. So it's like, it's real, like it's strummed in. So that's basically that for the melodies. Then for the drums, all that I did, I'll just play them out and I'll break them down for y'all. It's the 808. Crazy. And then for the hi-hat, this is just a hi-hat MIDI out of my my updated go-to drum kit. This is just a hi-hat MIDI right here. It's nasty. As y'all can see, it's like I mess with the velocity on these, so it's not just extremely robotic. This is one of those like beats where you can kind of have like the drums robotic, I guess, but preferentially, like myself, I just like to kind of mess with the velocities. So this is the Looperator preset that I made from scratch. I'm gonna go ahead and just turn this into my bank real quick. But yeah, this is what I got from scratch, as y'all can see. Sounds crazy. And what's hitting crazier, I just turned down the wet knob to 42%, and I just put pancake on it and just kind of panned it left to right. I put it on 2 bar 8x4, and then just tuck these in a little bit more, so that way it's kind of just, you can hear it's going left to right. Yeah, it's little things like that I've really been doing with my beats. And then next, I went ahead and just got this basic clap pattern. Everybody does this. It's literally a go-to for everybody, every beat besides drill. Then this bounce snare pattern. amazing. These open hi-hats. Yeah, it's crazy. All of these drums are in my go-to drum kit, by the way, if any of you guys are interested in it. As you can hear, I kind of pan the notes. Pan these like this. Back to back. I forgot I gotta pan these a little bit more, the open hats, real quick. Turn the open hat to the left. It's really good to pan your drums. It's kind of like essential, just so it kind of stays out the artist's way. You don't want everything in the center. You want things in like different. So like if you listen to a lot of songs, you'll notice it, but it's not something where like the listener is going to be like, oh, why did he pan the open hat all the way to the left? You got to be gentle with it, and it just adds more room for the artist. And it's just, if you keep simple beats like this where the beat isn't really doing too much, it's really good. So yeah, that's basically that. And I just went ahead and arranged it by intro, hook, verse, bridge, intro, hook, verse, bridge, or bro, ugh, can't even talk. I got intro, hook, verse, bridge, hook, verse, bridge, hook. And yeah, that's basically that for the beat. I'll go ahead and play the full beat at the end of the tutorial, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all go follow my Twitch. Every time that I go live on YouTube and Twitch, I'm going to be saving all the live streams on there. So if I do beat reviews, you know, cook-ups on y'all's loops and stuff, y'all make sure to go follow my Twitch. It's ChaseVibez1. I think I'm at like 51 followers now, so I appreciate you guys for following me, man. I've got quite an amount of followers in a short amount of time, so yeah. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. I'm out.
Hey, hold up, Chase. You made this?